Hi, ladies. How are you today? I am going to do a quick tutorial about AI and writing in Chat GPT. I've been doing some discovery of my own and just sharing some resources. I am not an expert at social media, or that is really not my space. My space is creating spaces for you to show up. So once you learn to use these tools, how to create content, it's like, where do you post it then? You come to Fave and you become a member, and we have a beautiful audience of women to connect with, and that's what this is all about: creating the content and then getting it out there, having a place to, with your ideal clients, to show up, connect, and share your message. So here is our quick little tutorial. This is called Chat GPT. It's also, you can go to, well, I'll put the links in the comments. Chat OpenAI, I think, is the exact URL for it. But anyway, here's stumbling on my words. So just wanted to show you so you can see this little screen here. And we have a prompt. So one of the things that I really like to tell people about using AI, use it as a template. You can hear that, oh, it doesn't have my personality. It actually, once you start using it a bit, it will learn your personality, because it'll use the words that you use, because you'll be telling it that. So here's a couple things. One, know your branding. So if you haven't taken a course or something on how to create your brand, your voice, who is your ideal client and all that, I suggest doing that first. And we have women here, right here in our community at Fave. Wonderful Morrison does a fabulous job of um, walking you through that whole process. So if you have your foundation, this works even better, because you know who you're talking to, you know the voice that you need to have, you know what your message needs to portray. So this is just taking it. So again, use it as a template, and feed it to your words. So I always have like 3 words that I try to give to it, like celebrate, connect, and consistency, because that's what the Fave Business Society is all about, and also about celebrating 1 million women. So it has gotten to know me a little bit. It gets a little mixed up with me because I do a lot of AI for other people as we are creating messages to post at Fave. So, and if you are wanting to know either about my workshops and creating some messages for you, there's one today at 10 o'clock. Today is Wednesday, the 23rd. I'm offering these about every 2 weeks, and you will walk away with 3 messages directly for you. So let's see just how this works. Just want to give you a couple examples. So I am saying, write a short post, and you always want to tell it to either do, if you want it short, like for social media, and then also tell it for social media. And I said, on the benefits of being a part of a women's community for women entrepreneurs, and then hit go. And so look at this nice little message it creates. So short for this is, you might even have to tell it to super short, or 2 paragraphs, or a sentence, or whatever that looks like. Here's the message: being an entrepreneur can be a challenging and often lonely journey. Ladies, isn't that so true? It's and sometimes too, you can prompt and say, hey, address this problem and this solution, and write something about that. So if you already know what problem you're solving, tell it, give it those little things like that, but here it already pointed it out. It knows challenging because it's pulling from the web. So women have said, it's challenging being journeying alone. And that's, so that's one of the things here that we solve. And then it goes on to say, especially for women who face unique challenges in the business world. That's why being a part of a women's community can be an incredibly beneficial for women entrepreneurs. Yes, because we are walking together. And it says a women's community provides a supportive network, offers a space for women entrepreneurs to connect. In addition to these, and it keeps going. So you could take part of this, you could use it. So maybe we want now to, let's tell it to create a title, because we need a title for this, because maybe we want to use this as a blog post or in our newsletter. Create a title for this. And so it creates, look how quickly it goes. It says the power of community, how joining a women's group can benefit women entrepreneurs. Sounds great. You could also ask it to do a, create 3 points for a video presentation. And that creates an outline. So if you're going to be doing a live, if you're going to be interviewed, you could create your descriptions around this. I actually had it redo my bio in several different ways. Maybe we wanted to help create a post in story form. And you also, one of the keys too is to tell it what kind of tone you want, in a uplifting, inspirational tone. What says once upon a time, I would take out once upon a time, but it creates a story, and you could give it some other prompts. I've seen it write better stories, and not as a person, so you could tell it also first person. You can give it all kinds of descriptives. So, but you can see just how quickly this goes. And there it goes. It created a little story around what it would be like to be part of a women's community. So many different things. I just wanted to give you an idea. So one of the things that we did, here we have about celebrating women. So I asked it to create, see about a membership. I do all my emails in here. So also you can take something that you've already written. So I had what I needed to have in a email, and then I just put it in here just so it would one, check my grammar, and it just added those connector words that just made the email flow better. So I just kind of put things in here because it gives you also a new perspective of how maybe something could be written. Maybe will give you some new ideas of some other things that will pop up in writing. So I use it as a creative generator, if you will. And so you can, start talking to it, just play around. And it's so quick that it takes no time at all. I have literally saved hours and hours and hours of content creating time with AI. So I invite you all, and all I need when you come to the workshop is just a couple, 1-2 lines of descriptive, and we will create an inspiration. We will create a short post for you, and we'll create one other thing that you would like to have it create. Maybe you need an outline for a podcast, and then you will walk away. We will copy and paste this and send it to you, and you will walk away with some new content. And then, ladies, the really important thing about content is then where do you post it afterwards? What do you do with that? You're posting to your pages, to your things. What would it do to your business if you then got to step out and post to a group that's already created with your ideal clients, and then you already have that content, and you just went pop, 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 and put it into place and just expanded your reach? What would that do for your business? So that's what we're doing here at Fave Lifestyles. We have this lovely community. We've got our social media, of course, but we also have our new marketplace and community app that's getting about 5,000 views a month. So yes, that is building, that's creating, but the real magic of all of this, and if you know what your words are, and you have this, and you start repeating these beautiful words that you've create a clear message. Then when you're connecting in person, your message is clear. And that's what our signature here at Fave is not just that we have this social media platform and this app, it's that we connect weekly in person, virtually in person. And so that's what the Fave Business Society is all about, and our community. So come join us, come check it out. I'd love to have a chat with you, and I'll put my link to connect in the comments too. So anyway, we'll be doing some workshops. So if you can't make it today, there will be other opportunities, and we'll create some messages for you, or you can schedule a private time, and we will spend 30 minutes just on you and create a series of messages of right here in Chat GPT. Have a great day.